Choose your hero.
We have our round 3 matchup between Napoleon, currently
Razor.
undefeated, with Razor, and Killjoy with 1 life down as Necromancer. Bobo joining me in the commentary box to enjoy
Of course,
this
hello,
matchup.
Bobo is here. Welcome back to another episode of One versus One in Allied Nations. Let's see how this goes. It's gonna
Having
be a tough match,
it is Napoleon came very prepared in his last match against me, and he caught me off guard with some clever play.
but in this match, Razor won't be able to steal any strength, so it's gonna be interesting. I mean, any physical
Any
damage.
damage. Not that it would make a difference, because the magic output that Necro does is probably his strong point.
Prepare for battle.
But another catch there is Necro is gonna use his magic resistance skill, which sorry, not magic resistance skill, the skill that gives him like possibility to not get right clicked, that gives him a lot more of magic damage. So here Razor will have the upper hand.
Well, when Ghost Shrouded, Static Link steals damage but doesn't actually make any contact. Saleem placing his early ward.
30 seconds to battle.
Necro holding onto his wards. Killjoy not deciding where to plant them yet, and I think that's clever to hold them. Nobody getting back to block the wave though. Very sportsmanlike approach from Napoleon.
The battle begins.
Napoleon's ward outside of the range of Killjoy's um, Century ward. There we go. Got there in the end.
I was trying to understand what you were saying.
For some reason, the word Serenity kept popping into my head, but I don't think this match is going to be anything but serene. A lot of violence. Killjoy still hasn't scaled an ability yet. Oh, he's got all his Q now. Killjoy hitting level 2 first, denying a creep from the last wave. Who do you think is going to take this?
For some reason, I think it's on Killjoy's side. It all depends on who will hit the higher level. For now, they're pretty even, if you ask me.
For 2 waves. Another deny from Killjoy on a range creep. These sorts of things will eventually snowball into a bit of a experience.
Killjoy is having more or less hits. Oh.
The Ghost Shroud immediately breaking the static link. They're even on the last hits. Razor ahead on the deny.
Denied.
It's gonna be a tough match.
It is going to be a tough match. Razor looking to pick up Tranquil Boots. Necro seems to be going for boots, then straight into a Dagon.
I think the items will determine who's gonna win this match and the farm as well. Because skill-wise, they are like pretty even.
Still even on the last hit front. I wonder if Necro will pick up his bucket before completing his Dagon.
Razor has no intention of buying a bottle, apparently.
It doesn't seem so. He's just had a few more wards arrive.
I mean, 1 versus 1 mid bottle is essential if you ask me.
Absolutely.
Having control of the rooms that are spawning.
The power rune, fighting for the power rune is essential. Last hits now favoring Necro by 14 to 9.
I'm just waiting who's gonna realize that they both need items that give mana regen. Yeah, the one that's gonna figure it out first is gonna be the winner of
Well, they're both sitting with a magic wand. The pony was 11 charges of his wand. Killjoy was 2 on his.
It was not the wisest idea for Killjoy to buy directly, to go for the magic wand with the stick enough beginning. Razor not spamming so much magic spells.
Denied.
Killjoy's Necro's natural regeneration.
Nobody's going for the rune. Or
Here's a bottle, a water rune top. I don't know if Razor just assumes that Necro has picked it up already.
I mean, maybe they both forgot. They are so focused on last hitting.
I mean, Killjoy is 5 lost in with 12 denies. So I think his main aim is to remain inside of XP range and not leave the XP range for anything. He just wants to make sure he gets every XP appointed, I think.
Well, since Necro has more pushing power, he should be aiming to take down the tower first.
Does he have more pushing power though?
I think so.
Battlefield does a fair amount of push.
Maybe a little bit more on the Necro side.
I think definitely a little more, but not overwhelmingly.
Not overwhelmingly, I agree. Still.
He's not going to be able to push every creep wave into the tower. Razor will be able, like now obviously he can, because Razor's still now a regen room spawning on top.
Waiting also who will realize that they both need magic resistance. So a pipe here will be a wise choice.
A pipe on the Razor would be a wise choice. But for the most part,
On both sides.
Razor's ultimate is physical damage. The pipe will not help him. It'll help him against the plasma field,
Yep.
but the static link is damage.
That also gives quite a nice regen, which works well with Necro.
Well, regen works well with anything.
No.
Necro has the upper hand. If his skill that kills him plus the regen.
Now a big difference in the last hit, 28, 29, and
18.
29 last hits to Necro.
18 on the Razors.
18 on the Razor. 13 denies. Fresh water.
They're both level 6. Killjoy is about to hit level 7. The Razor is stuck at level 6. So far, my prediction is quite right.
Between 600 gold difference now between Necro and Razor, favoring Necro. Razor finally getting around to popping his magic wand and
Oh, double damage.
Will he
Things
try?
may have things may hit a different turn. He's gonna use it right away.
That will not really slow down Necro's last hitting potential.
Sure, with this double damage run, I will be diving the enemy, but the problem here is if Razor hits like a certain point of HP level, Necro can just ulti him and have the upper hand.
And I am sure that Razor is well aware of that.
And that's why he was not diving here.
Absolutely. Didn't even pop his ultimate with the DD. Razor now completing his tranquils. Necro opting to skip boots entirely and work more aggressively on the Dagon.
The wise item choice, if you ask me.
I think so.
Dagon here is really good. Good choice.
Especially with the nice gold lead that he has. He'll be able
He's
to
looking to finish the match as soon as possible, apparently.
Well, I definitely think he's aiming to kill rather than
Yep.
pushing down the tower. Less than 100 damage done to Razor's tower, and no damage at all done to Necro's tower. "10 minutes, and we have a arcane rune at the bottom. Necro 200 gold away from his recipe for his Dagon.
I think Necro's gonna get on the more aggressive side when he gets his Dagon. He's waiting for that.
You.
Razor is going for an Eye of Skadi. It's a very tall order. Quite the expensive item. I don't think the Orb of Frost builds into anything else. He's just power that Necro brings.
Oh, he should be popping his ulti, Necro. What are you waiting for?
I think Razor pulled back for that very reason. He didn't come down the stairs. I think maybe Killjoy would have lost sight of him on the high ground.
And Killjoy went back as well, which was a mistake if you ask me. He should be there still, popping his ulti.
Both players agreeing to a short truce here. I think the recipe for the... Is it on the courier? Yes, the recipe for the Dagon is on the courier.
Here we go.
I think Killjoy missed his chance to kill Razor there.
I'm looking at Razor's level 10 Necro's level 10 talents. What do you think he'll go with? The sadistic the stack duration or the minus 2.5 second Ghost Ride cooldown?
He's should be.
I think
Sadistic
he'll
spec
take the
duration.
cooldown, to to avoid the static link. I don't know if you agree with that.
I mean, both choices are good.
They are good, but I think the minus the statistic.
Depends on what's he planning to do. How he is planning to play his playstyle.
I think the 2-second
Yeah.
statistic duration is better for the long game. And raises options at level 10.
So far they're being cautious on both sides, so it's gonna be a long game.
It is going to be a long game, but it's not going to be a 40-45.
Not that long. I hope.
Razor has closed the experience difference. Now more or less the same, but Killjoy still with a 300 gold lead. What do you think Razor is going to build with that staff of wizardry that he's picked up?
Trying to figure it out. Actually, there's a lot of things he can build with that. So his Void Stone and stuff of wizards. Wizarding. Hard to say.
Both players now level 10. The Ghost Shroud straight away picked up by Necro. And the plus 0.75 second plasma field surge duration picked up on the Razor.
He actually might be going for the AOL Scepter of Divinity.
Denied.
That would help him get a bit of time on the static link
But this would help him avoid Necro's ulti as well.
as well.
So if he's going for that, he hit the point.
He does have to see it coming though. Haste rune on the bottom, nobody's picked it up yet.
I mean, it would have been a wise choice to.
Killjoy is realizing that the game is about to hit the 15-minute mark and is planning on picking up his Agnum Shard. Halfway there on the gold front.
But the wise choice, if you ask me, on the Razor side, would be like
Haste.
Lincoln Sphere.
Baiting out the Razor ult under the tower.
Ouch.
Killjoy taking a lot of damage there. Razor has fallen out of XP range. Waiting for his tranquil boots to heal him up. Making the most of his tangos as well. Picking up an orb of corrosion. Upgrade the orb of frost. Invisibility to reach warning bottom. Killjoy already on it.
Invisibility.
Still no player with a bottle though. I think that is not a good thing. Razor now scouting around looking for whatever power room would have spawned, realizing straight away that is Killjoy. Razor slowly but surely working down Necro's HP. Very well placed. Static link. Plasma fields. Out of mana now though, only carrying 4 charges in his wand and a mango. But you were right about the Yule Scepter.
And this was the best choice he could have made here. So it's a really good choice. I would do the same if I was in Razor. I mean, playing Razor this match. Necro.
Razor has very much closed the gap in the last hits, denying. "80 last hits, 27 denials on the Necro to 74 last hits and 23 denials on the Razor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Yule Scepter has arrived. I missed the courier bringing that in. Enchanted Mango being moved out of the backpack. Every regen helps.
Illusion. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
First blood going from Razor, using the Yule Scepter to stop him doing Ghost Rider's game.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Yep, I think
Radiant's middle
Necro lost the match. Same moment he did not take the opportunity to get the kill there. He should have gone back. This is a bad decision.
In the end, Razor takes down the tower right off the weekend. Very good, very strong match. So Saleem currently undefeated at the end of the round. Killjoy losing his second life. Last hits and denials, there's nothing in it. In the end, the static field pushing power outdoing Necro's pushing power. Well done to both players. Any last thoughts there, Bobo?
As I said, I will repeat again. Necro lost the game the same moment he went back. He didn't pop his ulti on Razor when he had the chance to kill him. He would be dead at that point. But he was playing too much on the safe side, so this was a big mistake, if you ask me. It could have been... Yeah, it was a point of no return, if you ask me, at that point. But it is what it is.
Well, I definitely can't argue with you now about, based on the outcome.
Both sides, well played.
Yeah, well played in them both. But maybe you're right. Maybe that high ground turn should have been on Necro's mind. With that play, maybe we would have had a different result. We will never know. Anyway, thank you for joining me in the commentary box, Bobo.
Yeah, thank you too for the collaboration.